Hello,
Hello.
how you doing?
Hi, I just wanted to say to Malia that I think she's doing amazing.
Peace, God. How you feeling? Where's your face? Whoa.
Hello,
Hi, Dr. Bishop.
how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. We're loving it. I have a message that I want to give to um Chief and also Malia. Is Can I speak to Chief, please?
Well, I'm here.
Okay. Hey, Chief. I just want to let you know that I've been following you and y'all for a while, and you shared so many things with us. You have been through a lot. You are very powerful. Um, and there's so many great things about you. It's not too late to turn your life around. And your ultimate happiness is in using your powers for good. I just want to let you know that. Um, Dr. Bishop, I wanted to send a message to Malia. Can I do that too?
What you say?
I have a message for Malia.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
I'm listening.
Malia, you are just a beautiful woman. You're very articulate. And I want to let you know that the Almighty has not given you the spirit of fear. Your intuition will never lie to you.
Why you trolling me?
Hello.
Hey, you guys,
Peace, God.
again. Okay, so Dr. Bishop, can I have Papa G right
What's
now?
up?
Okay, so I have a question for both of you guys. First off, Malia, and it's gonna be an opinion mixed in with a question. Um, it's gonna be an opinion mixed in with a question.
Okay.
Do you feel like when you are trying to express yourself and you get to crying, do you feel like that's just you being immature and trying to stir away from what the real issue is?
You say when I begin to cry, that shies away from the real how I really feel. Is what you're saying?
No, like basically when you start crying, it kind of puts me in a place where I'm looking at you because I've watched all the women interviews and they have been in some rough spots and been asked some rough questions. And I'm not saying that you have to be like them and be strong and all of that, but and I'm not saying that you're a weak woman either. However, I do feel like when you get to crying and all of that, that's just like that you're not thriving there the way you should because you're not
But that's
putting
your
effort
opinion.
into it. That's why I said it would be mixed in with an opinion. That's why I
Your
stated that.
opinion.
Okay. Now,
See you later.
Hey Mia.
Peace, God.
Hey, I just want to say you're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And hi, Chief.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Um, Malia, I just wanted to ask you, if are you truly happy where you are? Do you miss your family at all? I know Chief is your family now, but do you miss anyone from Babylon? Do you think about them? Are you in contact with them?
I definitely am happy with my tribal family, with my soul family, where I am. They think like
And
um, they do the things I do, so I'm happy where I am.
Are you allowed to visit family or anything like that?
Can you repeat that?
Can you visit family?
I choose not to.
Ever? Never
I'm
again?
happy where I am.
Okay. Well, peace, God.
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the-
Roast me, daddy. Okay. Where's my Sunday?
Hey Doc, hi Malia.
How you
I
doing?
just have a quick question. I want to know. So when you had that conversation with Yum Candy, how did it make you feel? And also, would you be willing to accept an apology if she was genuine and willing to do so? Give it.
Go ahead. If your apology is genuine, then apologize. I personally, it doesn't matter to me because what you didn't, it was all you.
It didn't affect you.
So,
Okay.
so
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I was bothered when I watched it back. So I was just curious if you were bothered. But thank you for answering my question. That's all I have.
Hey, what's up?
he's
Got a
got.
question for Maria.
I'm listening.
So before you left when you were sick, how did you feel about, I guess, being sitting there on the couch or whatever, having that conversation?
How did I feel?
Yeah, like, basically they were saying you were kind of too sick to be there. How did you feel about them coming at, how did you feel the way they were coming at you?
I felt like they were helping me. They were there to be my guide, to lift me up and get me back in my high self. Um, it was love. It was, them showing that they care about me and that they were there for me. It was just hard for me to receive that love because I was already in this space of denying myself and not accepting myself because I felt like I did something wrong. I did wrong, or I wasn't thriving to my fullest potential. So I was already in defeat mode. I was already saying, you know what? Well, it's time for me to go then. Since I'm not doing the work, then it's already time for me to go. But I just felt love. I felt after I, thought about it and sat down and rationalized what was going on. It was truly love. Like they truly was supporting me and there for me. So that's how I felt. I just felt love.
My question is for Nature Boy. Another question for you.
Yep.
So exactly.
Yep. What's up? How y'all? Hello.
What's up, man?
What's how you living? How you living? Can I speak to Nature Boy? Matter of fact, Chief. I speak to Chief.
We doing an interview right now. G, hit me up later, okay?
Okay. No, I had one question too, as far as I'm tuned in. I just wanted to ask, as far as the whole thing, where's the end location, the destination? Like, as far as like the creation, where it's gonna be at the end? As far as the end, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I just had a quick question for Malia. I know that part of the spiritual journey there is to break generational curses, and I was just wondering, in having to leave your son behind, do you feel like you may be creating in having to leave your child behind? Do you feel like you may have possibly created a generational curse for him, and being and having to leave him behind with not having a mother, with not having his biological mother as a mother? Do you think you may have created a generational curse for him to have to break down the line?
No, I actually stopped it because it ended with me. It ended with me not making or bearing any more children from Babylon. So I don't feel like it will continue. No.
Right. So no, I know, and I respect that. But what I'm saying is, that sometimes when you don't have certain things are just kind of natural. Having a mother, having a father, having that type of natural biological support system, and when you don't have it, it can create generational curses. It can manifest through mental illnesses and actually health conditions. And how do you know that you did not? How do you know that you're not creating a generational curse for him? What are you doing, or what is the person who's raising him doing to assure that generational curse does not come to pass? Because being a parent, and even Nature Boy has attested to this at times, that because he didn't have a mother and a father, how that affected him. Do you think how not having a mother and a father will affect your son?
I mean, well, everyone is on their own journey, so everyone has to go through certain things in order to figure that out. Like I can't figure that out for him. He's on his own journey. He will figure that out as he go. Everything is written. Everything is aligned. Everything is already in the stars. So with that, he just has to go through his spiritual journey on his own. He just has to go through life and experience certain things to figure that out.
Right, and I respect that. So, respectfully, so there is a possibility that this is a generational curse that he may have to figure out and break on his own. Correct? Would you agree?
I don't agree. No, I don't.
You don't agree?
Everyone has their different life experiences, and everything happens for a reason. Like your situation, you may not have a mother or father, but you turned out all right. Your journey, you figured out what you needed to figure out as you went along, right? He will do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I did, and you're right, man. What a journey that this has been for me,
Like you
man.
learn stuff as you transition, as you go through certain relationships, certain situationships, and you find yourself, and you just go. You are always being guided to your next step.
Yeah,
So his
I did,
journey
I
that he's
did,
on right now is meant to be for him.
I
That
did,
journey
but I
is meant for him
also,
to go through and experience and to realize and to go through it and to just experience. Like
I get that,
it's
and
different.
me being a mother myself, I'm a mother of two young adult children, and one of the things that I have to be accountable for, and this is just my journey as a mother, I
Right.
have to be, I have to, I've learned, and it was a hard pill to swallow, to be accountable for some of the mistakes that I made that I see have caused my children to kind of be stagnated in certain areas. I see where I didn't teach them this, or I wasn't as disciplined in this area, this, or if I wasn't as nurturing in this area, that. I see how it has affected my children where they're not as strong as they should be, or they're weaker in some areas. But I also see where I did a damn good job too. So I just know that as a parent, I have to take accountability for those areas, just not only the positive areas but the negative areas. And I understand what you're saying, that your son has to take his own spiritual journey, but I also understand that um there's going to be some accountability that you have to take on your end for that as well.